Hello, I'm Barbara. Today I'm going to be describing the Justice League Snyder Cut trailer. I'll first do a real-time audio description, and then I'll do a stop-and-go expanded description. For simplicity, I'll be using the established character names. Max Original. Darkseid raises a glowing spear overhead and strikes. Superman screams in agony as orange lightning crackles around him. Parademons fly with insect wings through a decimated city. Columns of fire rise toward alien ships. Warner Brothers, DC. Diana finds the ancient spear in temple ruins. The remaining Justice League watches a hologram of Superman. On a stormy pier, Aquaman peels off his shirt. A player jumps over an opponent with a football and the crowd stands and cheers. Kids play football on a brick-paved urban street. Cyborg watches them through a window. Superman stands silhouetted in misty light. A schoolgirl smiles at Wonder Woman. Barry Allen runs in slow motion through a window. Blue electricity crackles around him as he saves a woman from a car wreck. She smiles at him. Cyborg digs in the graveyard. Batman perched on a gargoyle.
I couldn't feel.
Lois hugs Martha Kent.
I've told the truth. I didn't.
Mera watches Aquaman back away into a wall of water. Darkseid stands against a background of fire and destruction. Cyborg is hunched and trudges forward. Lois stares up at someone floating in the sky high above. Cyborg reaches out helplessly as his father activates the mother box, which disintegrates him. The Batmobile's machine guns mow down parademons. Steppenwolf drops out of a blue portal and slams into a crouch. As he stands, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Cyborg brace for battle. Parademons bash the Batmobile. Steppenwolf and Superman clash. A parademon fires at Batman. An explosive shockwave phases around the Flash. Clark Kent hugs Lois and Martha. Cyborg blocks a flying truck. The Flash sprints through a slow-motion world, electricity arcing with every stride. The fully assembled Justice League stand against the setting sun. Hashtag the Snyder Cut.
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
Only on HBO Max. 2021. And now, I'll be going over it again with expanded description, starting with character descriptions in order of appearance. Darkseid is a large muscular being with glowing white eyes, ashy gray skin, dark leg armor, gauntlets, and armor covering his jaw in the shape of a beard. There is an upside-down Omega symbol on his chest, raised like a thick scar. He carries a spear that has a jagged barb at the tip which glows orange. Clark Kent is a buff white man with short, dark, wavy hair. As Superman, he wears a dark blue full-body suit, red cape, and on his chest, a diamond-shaped crest filled with a red S. Diana is a thin, athletic, light-skinned woman with long black hair. As Wonder Woman, she wears a shiny red leather bodice with a gold eagle at the top, a shiny blue leather skirt, gold gauntlets, red armored knee-high boots, and a gold armor headband. She has a gold shield and sword. Bruce Wayne is a brawny middle-aged white man with short brown hair that is graying at the sides. As Batman, he wears a dark gray suit with a black bat on the chest, black boots and gauntlets, cape, and a cowl that covers his face from the nose up. There are two pointy bat ears on top. Arthur Curry, a.k.a. Aquaman, is a buff brown-skinned Polynesian man with intricate symmetrical tribal pattern tattoos on his chest and broad shoulders. He has long, dark, curly hair and a thick beard and mustache. Victor Stone, a.k.a. Cyborg, is a young black man with a mechanical body. Only his face is exposed flesh, and even there, his left eye is cybernetic and glows red, and he has a blue light in his forehead. His body is made up of thousands of interlocking faceted metal pieces, and his chest has an orange glowing center. Barry Allen is a thin, pale young man with short, dark hair. As the Flash, he wears a dark red suit made of segmented armor over his whole body. He has a red helmet that covers his face above the nose. He has a yellow lightning bolt on his chest. When he runs, the world slows down around him and lightning arcs around his body. Lois Lane is a white woman with long, wavy auburn hair. Martha Kent is an older white woman with long, wavy gray hair. Max Original.
Now I've heard.
Darkseid holds his glowing spear in both hands. He swings the spear overhead and strikes down.
There was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord.
Standing in burning rubble, Superman screams in agony as orange lightning crackles around him.
But you don't really care for music.
Parademons with 4 dragonfly wings flutter through a decimated city. They fly over the wreckage of a sign that reads Justice League. Off in the distance, huge columns of fire and smoke churn up toward jagged spaceships.
Do you?
WB, a Warner Media Company, DC.
It goes like this.
Diana, in a cream-colored knee-length coat, explores Greek temple ruins. Among the columns, she finds Darkseid's spear lodged in the stone.
The fourth, the fifth, the minor fall.
In a large, dark warehouse, Diana, Aquaman, and Bruce Wayne watch a hologram of Superman flying upwards. Bruce frowns, arms crossed as the translucent cape billows.
The major lift, the baffled king comes.
A rainstorm batters a coastal village. Aquaman walks out of a small stone house. On a pier, he peels his black tank top over his head.
Posing hallelujah.
On a snowy football field, a player in black and yellow jumps in slow motion and sails over an opponent in white who is diving at him. The crowd cheers, bundled up in yellow and black winter clothes. On a brick-paved urban street, some teen boys toss a football around. Cyborg wears a hoodie and watches sullenly through a second-floor window. Superman steps into a round opening in a metallic alien hallway. He is silhouetted against misty light, but his cape appears black. There is scattered rubble on the floor. Several schoolgirls surround Wonder Woman in burgundy blazers. She kneels before one and they smile at one another. Barry Allen runs through a window to a city intersection where a truck smashes into a red convertible. Time moves so slowly it's almost stopped. Blue electricity arcs around him as he grabs a young black woman who hangs in the air between the truck and the flipping convertible. He sets her down gingerly as the car tumbles to a stop behind them and explodes. She breathes a sigh of relief and smiles at him.
I did my best.
In a dark graveyard, Cyborg digs with his bare hands. Batman watches from above, perched on a skull-faced gargoyle.
Wasn't much. I couldn't feel.
Lois Lane opens the door. It's Martha Kent. They hug.
So I tried to touch. I've told the truth.
Aquaman's 5-pointed trident and armor lie on the ground, water cascading over them. Aquaman raises his arms and backs into a wall of flowing water.
Didn't come to fool you.
Mara watches him leave in green scaly armor. Darkseid stands, arms outstretched. He is backed by followers in gowns as fire swirls from the ground and converges above his head. A pale being scowls in a dark armored cloak. He has a thick brow, pointy nose, and sharp cleft chin. In a red science lab, Cyborg staggers away from the Flash. Lois stares up at someone floating above the skyscrapers, silhouetted against the sky. They are too far away to see clearly. With a stoic face, Cyborg's father presses a red button. In the glass room, a blue laser hits the mother box, and the black cube lights up. Cyborg reaches helplessly for his father from behind the glass. He yells as his father disintegrates into blue particles. The Batmobile's hood-mounted Gatling guns fire and mow down parademons. An Amazon warrior in gold armor spins with a sword. Steppenwolf drops out of a blue portal and slams into a crouch. His body is covered in glinting sinewy armor. He has 2 large axe-shaped horns on top of his head. As he stands, spikes and barbs extend all over his body. Wonder Woman poses heroically with her shield and sword ready, backed by Aquaman and Cyborg. The Batmobile speeds through a burning city, guns blazing when it's rammed from the side by a parademon. Steppenwolf leaps and twists through the air, and Superman meets him with a flying uppercut. Batman raises his gauntlet to block red blasts from a flying parademon's rifle. A blue mushroom cloud sends a shockwave of debris towards the Flash. His body glows and vibrates. As he gazes around, it seems to pass through him. In a cornfield, Clark Kent embraces Lois and Martha. A black man in a Gotham City University jacket holds his hand up to a sky full of missiles and rockets. He waves his hand to the right and all the missiles redirect. An exploding Humvee rolls toward an officer, but Cyborg tackles it to a dead stop. The Flash sprints through the slow-motion world. He closes his eyes and swings his arms. Electricity courses through his body, and each stride shatters the ground beneath him. The fully assembled Justice League stand in a line. They glow gold in the setting sun. A high-tech jet hovers before them, opening the cargo door and backing up to them. #The Snyder Cut. The Justice League logo is a 5-sided shield with the initials JL. The Justice League stand in a warehouse talking in uniform but maskless.
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
Only on HBO Max. 2021. Thanks for watching. I welcome feedback, and also let me know what trailer you would like me to describe next. Audio description recorded by Barbara Faison. Written by Kensuke Nakamura and Robert Kingett. Edited by Kensuke Nakamura.